Welcome back. You are tuned into your Feel Good Breakfast Show Expresso right here on S3 on this wonderful Monday. If you've just joined us, welcome to it. You're just in time to talk some movies with my man JP Sebastian. Looking very, very fancy this morning, may I say.
Thank you.
Love the suit. How are you doing, bud?
Trying to dress like a bedspread because that's where I feel like I am.
A bedspread?
Right I feel like a mattress. What a weird description, I'm sorry.
Great start.
Shame. I'll take your compliment.
Movie talk.
You were very sweet and JP was very weird. Good morning.
I love it, but we didn't expect anything but weird from JP. Okay, so movies, buddy boy.
That's
Magpie.
Right. And that's out this Friday. I've not seen it, so this is just a preview, but it is one that I think could be a bit tantalizing.
Tell me, I have no idea.
Daisy Ridley, you might have come across that name, of course. Rey in Star Wars. And that seems like a story that she might be trying to walk off at this point because there were so many oh man, mixed politics and mixed feelings with that. And what's really cool for her is that she's taken between then and now like a million tiny movies. And this is another one. That's not to say it's cheap or anything like that. It looks decent budget and all that kind of stuff. But tell you what, I'll get into a bit of the story. And a reminder, I've not seen this, so this isn't an evaluation.
Right.
But if you're into the sort of like domestic entanglements and scandal type situations, she has a country home with her husband and everything seems, let's say, all right at best. There's definitely the feeling from it that someone did something, someone stuffed up in the past, and they're just trying to repair and just trying to keep things on an even keel. Which is interesting. Usually these movies about like the domestic going sideways kind of thing, it starts off with, oh, it's a white picket fence. Everything was so nice and now it's going bad. But this is like, it's bad to worse.
Right.
And the story being is that Shazad Latif, who is also a wonderful actor, by the way, and that's also Melinda Lutt. She was in a cult movie called Revenge. He was in a movie called What's Love Got to Do With It? I had the honor of interviewing him. What a great guy. And you might know him from Star Trek Discovery. And he's whatever. He's an up-and-coming face, and I think Hollywood really should take note of the guy because he's handsome as heck, and also he's a great actor. So he is chaperoning their daughter to a movie set because the little thing's been cast in a major movie, and it's this great, sweet opportunity. And for him, a way to get out of the house from the sort of tension of this marriage that's on the rocks. But for the poor wife, Daisy Ridley, she gets stuck behind with the child that's crying all the time in what should be a happy, sedentary, like country home. She starts to feel like she's losing her marbles a bit, right? Because that's perfectly sane. It's like if there's something unresolved, and on top of that, you're the one who's expected to take care of the home while he gallivants off to a movie set where he starts catching feelings for a world-famous actress.
Hey.
You can see, and definitely he's got a past of his own. Like I said, he's clearly the one who stuffed up, and he's not making matters any better for himself. So Magpie's got this sort of suspense feel to it.
You know, it's interesting for me because some movies manage to capture that uneasiness to the viewer. You know,
unfinished argument.
You're sitting there watching this, but you constantly feel uneasy, like something, and it seems like Magpie is going to do that.
I mean, maybe with the help for the fact that it is co-written by, so it was, the idea was developed by Daisy Ridley, the lead actress, and then written by her husband, Tom Bateman.
Oh, wow.
I hope that their marriage is doing okay, but it'd be interesting that they can talk very frankly about, like, you know, the kind of frustrations that married couples can have, and like the walls that you hit eventually, and like how you should just communicate, or if you don't do any of that, you get to make a Hollywood movie. So that's out this Friday, and I'm sure that the people who are into that scandal brimming under the surface kind of thing, this might be for you. But it looks pretty tense. It looks decent.
Look, I must be honest. I mean, I watch a lot of series and a lot of movies, and a lot of the time it deals with exactly that. The subject with marital issues and this and that, and then what goes on. But I mean, it's also how the story is told, which I think makes it different and interesting. And it looks like you said, from bad to worse almost.
And not just the fact that you got this husband and wife duo of Daisy Ridley and Tom Bateman who have developed the story, but also her as this gigantic movie star in real life from Star Wars, talking about a child slipping into the movie industry.
Yep.
So there's ways that it's probably a pretty personal story of like the crazy pressures of that industry and the weird world and the rabbit hole it takes you down. You'll all find out when it comes out this Friday, though. I'm jumping the gun here.
Magpie. Yes, high hopes, though? Yes, no?
I'm keen enough, but there's another movie I'll be talking about later, which for me is suspense on suspense.
All right. Stick around for that chat. JP's not going anywhere. Right now, we want to see this young man in action.